I'll never do. Let it do. When everything has had its say, when every sound has drifted away, something small remains behind. Not a song, but something kind. It's not loud enough to hear, but it moves when you are near. Not a memory, not a tune, just a sense of afternoon, stretching past the edge of night, carrying borrowed light from moments we didn't claim, but somehow knew the same. No origin we can trace, no final resting place, just a rhythm left to stay after everything gave way. This is the groove that stays after. Groove pop, calm, deep and quieter. No beginning, no goodbye, just the pulse that won't deny. Groove pop life, soft and wide, still moving long after time. Yeah, still here. Even when the world resumes, filling hours, filling rooms, this remains beneath the sound, like a truth we never found. Not to stop the rush or flow, just to show us how to go through the noise and through the days without losing what it gave. If we forget how it felt, if the calm slips from ourselves, this will hum beneath the skin, waiting patiently within. This is the groove that stays after. Groove pop, warm, slow and steady. No reward, no need to prove, just the comfort of the groove. Groove pop stays deep and true, still unfolding into you. Bass repeats a simple line, keys dissolve into the time. Nothing here we need to keep, nothing here we need to chase. It will surface when it must, in another time or place. Every calm we've ever known leaves a trace we carry on. Not as weight, not as demand, just a rhythm in the hand. Some things stay because they're light, not because we held them tight. They remain without a name, moving freely through the frame of the days that come and go, of the world we think we know. They don't fade, they don't depart, they just move inside the heart. Yeah, still moving, still slow. Bass like breathing wide and deep, keys dissolve into the sleep. This is the groove that stays after. Groove pop, calm, deep in laughter, without sound but never gone, still humming when we're on. Groove pop life, soft and true, still moving quietly through you. Quiet craft, still moving, still moving. Before silence learns our names, the sound grows thin but doesn't leave. It lingers where we breathe, not silence yet, not quite tone, just the space we call our own. Every noise begins to bow lower than it was just now. Footsteps fade into the floor as if they've walked this path before. Even thoughts begin to weigh, no longer desperate to stay. What they are or what they mean, they rest inside the in-between. No announcement, no reveal, just the quiet growing real. This is not where things erase, it's where they soften into place. Before silence learns our names, groove pop warm inside the frame. No demand to disappear, just the calm that brought us here. Groove pop stays deep and slow, teaching sound to let us go. Yeah, almost still. Almost still. Yeah. The room exhales, the lights dim low. Time forgets it needs to go. Every sound reduced to breathe, balanced gently on the edge. We don't speak, but nothing's lost. Words dissolve without a cost. Everything we couldn't say finds another way to stay. If the quiet grows complete, if the sound pulls back its feet, we won't fear what comes next. We're already at rest. Before silence learns our names, groove pops dead, unashamed. No goodbye, no closing sign, just the calm of losing time. Groove pop stays soft and true, still unfolding into you. Hold it, let it hover. Bass repeats a fragile tone, keys dissolve and drift alone. Nothing wrong with letting fade, nothing here we need to save. The moment knows where it belongs, between the silence and the song. Even endings lose their edge, standing calmly on the ledge of what's leaving, what remains. Before silence learns our name. Some quiet isn't absence, it's a deeper form of sense, where the heart begins to hear what the noise could never clear. Not a void, not a lack, just a sound coming back to the place it always knew, waiting quietly for you. Yeah, still fading, still warm, bass like breath slow and deep, keys dissolve into sleep. Before silence learns our names, groove pop stays without a claim. No regret, no need to speak, just the calm we didn't seek. Groove pop life, deep and clear, still breathing even here. The sound grows thin and holds its place. Before silence learns our names. Daring till the dawn, daring till the dawn. Yeah. Dark arrives but takes its time. No sharp edges, no hard line. Streetlights hum without a plan. The night forgets the word began. Footsteps soften on the street, every echo incomplete. Windows glow but do not call, they're just watching shadows fall. Even thoughts begin to slow, letting urgency go. Nothing asking where or why, just the dark passing by. No demand to disappear, no insistence pulling near. This is where the pace unwinds, leaving daylight far behind. When the night refuses to rush, groove pop deep and generous. No sharp turn, no racing heart, just the slow unfolding dark. Groove pop nights wide and kind, releasing weight from the mind. Yeah, stay slow. Yeah. Cars move like a distant tide, headlights stretch then gently slide. Every sound reduced to glow, nothing loud enough to know. Time loosens its hold again, minutes blur and then blend. trust and letting be just another frequency. If the world demands a pace, we will keep the softer space folded somewhere deep inside, where the night taught us to glide. When the night refuses to rush, groove pop holding all of us. No finish line, no design, just the dark that feels aligned. Groove pop stays low and true, still unfolding into you. Hold it, let it sink, bass like breathing deep and wide. Keys dissolve and drift aside. We don't ask how long it lasts, we don't measure future past. All that matters fits inside this unhurried stretch of night. Even silence finds its role, becoming part of the whole. Nothing here we need to prove, just staying with the groove. Some nights don't wanna dream, they don't build or break a scene. They exist to show the heart how to rest before the start. Not escape and not delay, just a softer way to stay. When the world forgets to run and remembers how it's done. Yeah, still dark, still calm. Bass repeats a gentle line, keys dissolve into the time. When the night refuses to rush, groove pop stays deep and lush. No regret, no need to know where the choir wants to go. Groove pop life slow and wide, still moving by our side. The night hums, the pace is gone, still moving till the dawn. Nothing special fills the room, just air and light and afternoon. The floor remembers every step that didn't need to hurry yet. Windows open, curtains sway, time forgets to pull away. Every sound is softly placed, as if it knows how to behave. A spoon rests quiet on the sink, water drips then stops to think. Even noise learns how to pause, without a reason, without cause. Someone breathes from somewhere near, not loud enough to interfere, just enough to prove we're here inside this moment, calm and clear. No signal calling us ahead, no need to leave what hasn't said. Everything we need exists inside the sound we almost missed. Ordinary sounds held gently, groove pop moving unintently. No spotlight, no demand, just the now we understand. Groove pop day, simple, true, making room for me and you. Yeah, hold it. Footsteps pass without intent, time feels freely spent. A car door shuts then fades away, nothing here insists to stay. Every sound is slightly warm, freed from purpose, freed from form. Like it's happy just to be part of quiet continuity. If the noise returns someday, if this calm should slip away, we'll remember how it felt when the world unasked, unheld. Ordinary sounds held gently, groove pop wide and patient. No need proving anything, just the comfort that they bring. Groove pop stays low and even when the rush is here. Let it rest. Let it. Let it. the top. Nothing special fills the room, just air and light and afternoon. The floor remembers every step that didn't need to hurry yet. Windows open, curtains sway, time forgets to pull away. Every sound is softly placed, as if it knows how to behave. A spoon rests quiet on the sink, water drips then stops to think. Even noise learns how to pause, without a reason, without cause. Someone breathes from somewhere near, not loud enough to interfere, just enough to prove we're here inside this moment, calm and clear. No signal calling us ahead, no need to leave what hasn't said. Everything we need exists inside the sound we almost miss. Ordinary sounds held gently, groove pop, moving unintently. No spotlight, no demand, just the now we understand. Groove pop day, simple, true, making room for me and you. Yeah, hold it. Footsteps pass without intent, time feels freely spent. A car door shuts then fades away, nothing here insists to stay. Every sound is slightly warm, freed from purpose, freed from form, like it's happy just to be part of quiet continuity. If the noise returns someday, if this calm should slip away, we'll remember how it felt when the world unasked, unheld. Ordinary sounds held gently, groove pop wide and patient. No need proving anything, just the comfort that they bring. Groove pop stays low. Almost morning, not quite light, night still holding on to sight. Shops asleep behind their glass, waiting but in no real rush. The sky is pale but undecided, between what's ending, what's invited. Everything is standing still, as if the world forgot its will. Street sweep hums a careful tune, somewhere coffee brews too soon. Footsteps cautious, voices low, like they don't want day to know what the night is still becoming. In the quiet, in the humming, every sound is held in check, not awake but not reset. No announcement, no clear line, just a soft collapse of time between the dark and what arrives. Something gently stays alive before the city wakes fully. Groove pop pale and unruly, no alarms inside this sound, just the calm before the ground. Groove pop hours thin and deep, rocking half awake, half asleep. Yeah, almost there. Windows blink but do not stare, light still learning how to care. Morning tests its fragile voice, asking gently, not a choice. Even birds hesitate, unsure if it's the hour to state what the day is meant to be before it breaks the reverie. If the rush begins to form, if the air starts feeling warm, we will keep this softer tone folded somewhere we can own. Before the city wakes fully, groove pop moving slow and woolly, no demand to start or run, just the rise of quiet sun. Groove pop stays light and low before the daylight fully shows. Hold it, let it glow. Bass like breathing thin and calm, keys like light across the palm. Soon the streets will change their face, fill with motion, fill with pace. But for now the world remains loose from purpose, loose from name. Every second feels unsure, but somehow steady, somehow pure, like it knows what it must be, only after letting be. Some beginnings don't arrive with a spark or sharp divide. They drift in without a sound, while the night is still around. Not a start you celebrate, just a tone you learn to take into louder hours ahead, as a calm you never said. Yeah, still early, still slow. Bass repeats a gentle line, keys dissolve into the time. Before the city wakes fully, groove pops soft and newly. No regret, no need to choose, just the calm we didn't lose. Groove pop stays pale and true, carried gently into you. Midnight without a story. No plot waiting in the dark, no beginning, no remarks. Streetlights hum without a roll, holding pieces of the whole. Air feels thick but never tight, time forgets to push the night. Nothing forming in a shape, nothing trying to escape. Footsteps echo then dissolve, questions never get involved. Every sound is incomplete, and that's what makes it sweet. Windows glow then slowly dim, thoughts loosen at the rim of where they used to try to be. Now they're just allowed to be. No reason, no refrain, no arc to entertain. This hour doesn't want a name, it stays untamed. Midnight without a story, groove pop moving slow and blurry. No direction, no design, just the dark that feels aligned. Groove pop nights, deep and wide, letting meaning drift aside. Yeah, let it blur. Cars pass by like distant rain, headlights stretch and then break. Even memories lose their pull, nothing heavy, nothing full. The city breathes between the lines, not before, not after time. Just a place where moments lean, unconcerned with what they mean. If the silence feels too clear, if a thought begins to steer, we won't follow, we won't fight, we'll let it fade into the night. Midnight without a story, groove pop calm unadorned. No lesson hiding in the sound, just the night that we have found. Groove pop stays low and true, still unfolding into you. Hold it, let it sink. Bass repeats a quiet thought, keys forget what they were taught. Even clocks begin to stall, waiting on no cue at all. Every second stands alone, not a step, not a stone. We don't wonder how it ends, we don't ask what it defends. All that matters fits inside this uncharted stretch of night. Some hours don't wanna speak, they don't promise, they don't peak. They exist without a frame, never asking why they came. Not a pause, not a delay, just a softer way to stay. When the world forgets its role and releases control, still drifting, still deep. Bass like breathing slow and wide, keys dissolve and then subside. Midnight without a story, groove pop holding all the quiet. No regret, no need to know where the hours choose to go. Groove pop stays soft and even when the end is here. No plot to resolve or find, just a dark unwinding time. Midnight hums then carries on, still moving till the dawn.
Come didn't treat it up, come didn't treat it up, come didn't treat it up, but no map was open on the table, no signs pointed where to go. We weren't looking for a moment, but it found us on its own. Air stood still between our words, like it knew not to disturb. Nothing waited, nothing ran. We stepped into a calm we didn't plan. Chairs pulled close without intent. Time forgot what it had meant. Every sound was rounded off, every edge learned how to soften. Even thoughts that used to race, slow to match the breathing space. Nothing asked us to explain why we stayed or why we came. No arrival, no escape, just a quiet change of shape. Like the world leaned back a bit and allowed us into it. This is a call we didn't plan. Groove pop holding where we stand. No design, no hidden hand, just that now we understand. Groove pop moves warm and slow, like it's always been this close. Yeah, let it stay. Outside noise continues on, but it feels so far beyond, like it learned another role, playing softly, losing control. Someone speaks, then thinks again. Words dissolve before they end. Even silence sounds complete when it's given time to breathe. If the moment tries to pass, if it wasn't meant to last, we won't reach out, we won't run, we'll let it be what it's become. This is a calm we didn't plan. Groove pop steady in our hands. No direction, no demand, just the ease we never scanned. Ooh, groove pop stays low and true, still unfolding into you. Yeah. Hold it, let it breathe. Hold it, let it breathe. Let it breathe. Hold it. Bass rests deep without a claim. Keys repeat but never strain. The clock ticks but doesn't lead. Time feels present, not a need. Every second stands alone, not a path, not a stepping stone. We don't wonder what comes next, we don't measure what's been left. All that matters fits inside this unplanned and open quiet. Some piece doesn't knock or call, doesn't rise or fall at all. It slips in through open space when you're not prepared to chase. Not a prize, not something earned, just a pause you never learned. You were missing till it came and gently stayed without a name. Yeah, still open, still wide. We didn't plan. Groove pop resting where we land. No beginning, no demand, just a sound that understands. Groove pop stays soft and deep, even when we fall asleep. No map to follow, no line to draw. We don't know what came before, a calm we didn't plan or choose. Still humming softly when we move, when we move, when we move. The sun stands still above the street, not watching us, not asking anything. Shadows rest instead of stretch. Time loosens its grip on minutes. The air feels wide, almost kind, like it forgot about the line between what's next and what has passed. Everything is allowed to last. Sidewalk heat without demand, footsteps slow the way they land. No reminder pulling tight, no insistence to decide. Fans hum low in shaded rooms, afternoon begins to bloom. Even boredom finds a way to soften how it stays. No clock telling us we're late, no pressure pushing at the gate. Just a rhythm underneath, teaching breath to stay with me. Nothing urgent in the day, let the minutes drift away. Groove pop flows, warm and slow, like it's got nowhere to go. No demand, no hidden sign, just the ease of passing time. Take it slow. Shadows slide across the wall, not trying to move at all. Every sound is trimmed of need, nothing asking us to speed. Someone laughs a block away, the kind that doesn't need to stay. It arrives and leaves again, unconcerned with when or then. If the pace begins to climb, if the world remembers time, we'll recall this open space where the day forgot to race. Nothing urgent in the day, let the minutes drift away. Groove pop moves loose and wide, like a tide without a side. No demand, no claim to prove, just the comfort of the groove. Let it breathe. Bass moves slow beneath the heat, keys like air around the beat. Even thoughts begin to stretch, free from purpose, free from fetch. Nothing wrong with staying still, nothing here we need to fill. The afternoon rewrites the sound, softer edges all around. Every second feels complete simply by remaining sweet. Some calm lives in daylight too, and nothing's asking you to choose. Not a pause you had to earn, not a lesson you must learn. Just the way the hours feel when you let them simply be. When the sun forgets to stare and leave softness everywhere. Stays high, unafraid. Nothing urgent has been made. The afternoon holds its ground, letting time move all around. The door is closed, the lights are low, but something here refuses go. A hum remains inside the room, like it arrived too late to leave. Air still holds the shape of sound that hasn't settled to the ground. Chairs pushed back, glasses dry, echoes linger asking why. The beat remains inside the space. Long after we erase the place, we step out into cooler air, but the rhythm follows there. No goodbye we need to say, no last word to throw away. Groove pop stays when we're gone, still playing, still moving on. No goodbye, no final no, just the echo in our throat. Years from now, a random street, that same tempo meets our feet. Not nostalgia, not regret, just a calm we don't forget. It doesn't pull us back in time, it just reminds us we're alive. Groove pop stays when we're gone, still playing, still moving on. No goodbye, no final no, just the echo in our throat. Yeah, still playing. Not a memory we chase, just a warmth without a face. Something learned how not to fade because it never tried to stay. Some things don't belong to time, they don't fade, they don't rewind. They exist between the lines, quiet, steady, undefined. Hold it, let it hum. Groove pop, stay soft and true. Staying, waiting patiently for you, silly for you. Even when the lights are through, still playing quietly in you. Still playing after we leave, still breathing when we breathe. Your room forgets the shape of time, light drifts in without a line. No reason stacked against the wall, no need to answer any call. Air moves slow across the floor, like it's been this way before. Nothing waiting, nothing planned, just the quiet where we stand. Windows open halfway still, the world outside has lost its will to rush us into something new, or tell us what we're meant to do. Footsteps land without intent, each second freely spent. Even thoughts begin to rest, finding space inside the chest. No instructions in the air, no pressure pulling everywhere. This hour doesn't ask a thing, it simply lets us be. Let it don't interfere, groove pop moving slow and clear. No demand, no claim, no test, just the calm we feel at best. Groove pop, time loose and wide, carrying us side by side. Yeah, let it stay. Yeah, let it stay. Outside hums in softer tones, passing cars feel far from close. Neon glows but doesn't shout, like it learned to quiet down. Someone laughs then fades away, leaving silence in its place. Not a loss, not something missed, just the shape the evening picks. Nothing waiting at the end, no direction to defend, just a rhythm holding space for the parts we didn't face. Let it be, don't interfere, groove pop moving slow and clear. No demand, no claim, no test, just the calm we feel at best. Groove pop, time loose and wide, carrying us side by side. Hold it, let let it breathe. Oh, yeah. Bass walks low, unafraid. Keys like light that softly fades. Yeah. The clock ticks once and thinks again, as if it learned how not to end. Minutes stretch and drift apart, settling somewhere near the heart. Nothing here we need to prove, just staying with the groove. Even silence feels aligned with the rhythm of the mind. Some peace doesn't need a reason, doesn't change with time or season. It just sits where breath can land, open, still unplanned. Not excitement, not release, just a quiet sense of peace. That we don't need more tonight than this soft and borrowed light. Yeah, still here, still slow. Bass repeats wide and deep, drifting like half asleep. Yeah, let it be, let it stay. Groove pop hours drift this way. No resolve, no end in sight. Just a soft unfolding. The city exhales, barely heard, as if it learned another word. Traffic hums but loses edge. Voices step back from the ledge. Lights glow softer than before, not inviting, not ignoring. Every sound releases weight, learning how to decelerate. Footsteps blur into the street, becoming rhythm, not a beat. Even sirens far away sound like echoes, losing shape. Windows closed but gently so, like they know what they don't owe. Nothing loud enough to stay, everything begins to fade. No escape, no turning back, just the quiet in the cracks, where the noise forgot to stay and slowly slipped away. This is where the noise lets go, group are moving deep and low. No sharp edges in the sound, just the calm that we have found. Group pop nights, slow and kind, leaving louder things behind. Yeah, let it drop. Ooh, signs still blink but don't insist. Neon learns how to resist the urge to pull us into speed, or tell us what we need. Every corner feels less tight as the city folds tonight. Even thoughts begin to blur, nothing here is singular. If the world was shouting loud, now it's just another crowd, melting into distant tone, leaving us a space of our own. This is where the noise lets go, group pop moving deep and low. No sharp edges in the sound, just the calm that we have found. Group pop nights, wide and slow, teaching pressure how to go. Hold it, let it fall. Bass like footsteps far away, keys like light that learn to stay. A silence, not a void, just the sound relieved of noise. Everything still lives and breathes, but without urgency. Even memories lose their pull, nothing heavy, nothing full, just a steady undertone that we're not here alone. Some peace comes after sound, not before it, not around. It arrives when noise forgets what it wanted, what it meant. Not a victory or loss, just the quiet after force, where the city finally learns how to rest instead of burn.
keys dissolve and drift aside. This is where the noise lets go. Groove pop flowing deep and slow. No demand, no need to stay, just the calm that found its way. Groove pop stays soft and near, even when the world was here. The city breathes, the night unfolds, every sound does what it's told. Where the noise finally softens now, still humming under every bough. A riddle do 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 do. Yeah. Rhythm that doesn't last, doesn't pull or push around, just a rhythm low and wide, moving calmly by our side. It arrives without a knock, doesn't check the time or clock. Every beat feels self-contained, unconcerned with loss or gain. We don't follow, we don't lead, it doesn't need us to believe. It exists because it can, without a why, without a plan. No demand to understand, just the ground beneath the hand. This is a rhythm that doesn't ask, groove pop gentle, never fast. No instruction, no reply, just the pulse that passes by. Groove pop stays deep and slow, letting everything just go. Yeah. Let it move, yeah. Even thoughts begin to sway, not deciding where to stay. The rhythm holds them as they drift, without a need to fix or lift. Nothing sharp, nothing tight, just a steady open night. Even daylight learns the tone, borrowing it for its own. If the beat begins to fade, we won't chase what it once made. This is a rhythm that doesn't ask, groove pop steady, unsurpassed. No reward, no need to prove, just the comfort of the groove. Groove pop stays warm and true, still unfolding into you. Hold it, bass repeats without intent, keys dissolve unneeded. The rhythm doesn't wanna stay, but it doesn't run away. It moves with us, not ahead, not behind the words we said. Every moment finds a place inside its quiet, even pace. Nothing here we need to keep, it moves with us into sleep. Some truths arrive without a claim, they don't come with flags or names. They exist beneath the noise, unconcerned with doubt or choice. They don't ask us to agree, they just are and let us be. In their movement slow and wide, we begin to soften inside. Yeah, still moving, still kind. Bass like breathing deep and slow, keys dissolve and gently go. This is a rhythm that remains, groove pop easing every strain. No regret, no need to stay, just the pulse that knows the way. Groove pop life, soft and true, still moving quietly through you. The rhythm fades, but not away, it stays with us into the day. When the world pauses briefly, you're not frozen, just unreal. A moment slips between the lines and softens all the signs. Try Traffic slows without a cue. People forget what they must do. The air feels wider than before, like it opened up a door. Even clocks forget to press. Seconds fall into gentleness. Everything aligns just right, not by force but by the light. No instruction to obey, just the pause that found its way. When the world pauses briefly, groove pop steady, warm and easy. No demand to make it last, just the present drifting past. Groove pop stays calm and wide, letting everything subside. Yeah, stay here. Stay here. Sounds soften without retreat. They simply lose the need to speak. Even worry step aside, unconcerned with time or pride. The pause becomes a place to land, not a stop, but something planned by nothing, by no one. Just the moment gently done. If the pace begins to rise, we will know this by its absence. When the world pauses briefly, groove pop calm without a treaty. No reward, no hidden sign, just the ease of losing time. Groove pop stays soft and near, even when the rush is here. Hold it, let it last. Bass repeats a simple tone. Keys forget what they were shown. The pause doesn't need to stay. It's enough it came this way. It leaves behind a gentler trace in how we move and how we pace. Every hour feels less tight after tasting softer light. Nothing changed yet everything learns a quieter way to sing. Some moments come and then are gone, but they teach us how to go on. Not by stopping what we do, but by showing how to move with less weight and less demand. Through the noise we never planned. They don't stay, they don't insist, they just leave us like this. Yeah. Still paused, still warm. Bass like breathing slow and deep. Keys dissolve into sleep. When the world pauses briefly, groove pop stays inside me. No regret, no need to know where the quiet wants to go. Groove pop life, soft and true, still unfolding into you. The world resumes, but something stays when it paused along the way. A pause arrives without a sound, not above us, not around, just a space that gently grows between what comes and what just goes. A thought begins and lets it be, doesn't rush to finish me. Another forms then steps aside, leaving silence open wide. Every breath feels unassigned, free from purpose, free from line. The mind begins to rest its weight between the words it didn't state. No answer forming in the head, just the calm of what's unsaid. This is the space between two thoughts. Groove pop steady, softly carved. No conclusion, no reply, just the pause that passes by. Groove pop stays deep and slow, letting meaning come and go. Yeah, hold the gap. Noise continues far away, but it doesn't get a say. Every sound reduced to tone, not demanding to be known. Even Between two thoughts, groove pop comma, not as soft, no demand to understand. Just the moment as it stands. Groove pop stays wide and true, still unfolding into you. Let it hover. Bass repeats a fragile line. Keys dissolve into some peace lives inside the pause, not because it lacks a cause, but because it doesn't try to answer every why. It remains a gentle span where the thinking loses plan and the heart begins to hear what was always quietly here. Yeah, still open. Like breathing soft and wide. Keys dissolve and then subside. This is the space we learn to stay. Groove pop drifting not away. No regret, no need to choose. Just the calm we didn't lose. Groove pop life deep and slow. Still moving as we go. Between two thoughts. The clock forgets what it was told. Seconds stretch then lose their hold. The day exhales, the pace unwinds, leaving sharper edges behind. Every movement slows its claim. Nothing rushes us by name. Even plans begin to blur, no longer sure of what they were. Breath arrives without a push. Thoughts no longer need to rush. Everything begins to feel less like motion, more like real. No command to speed or stall, just the pulse beneath it all. Time loosens its grip again. Groove pop steady, not in pain. No demand to prove or show, just the ease of moving slow. Groove pop stays calm and wide, letting seconds slip aside. Yeah, let it go. Sounds become a softer line, blending space with passing time. Even memories feel light, freed from needing to be right. The world still moves, but not for us. It keeps its rhythm without fuss. And in that space we start to see how slow feels like clarity. If the rush returns someday, if the calm should drift away, we'll remember how it felt when time relaxed itself. Time loosens its grip again. Groove pops channel warm and plain. No resistance, no retreat, just the ground beneath our feet. Groove pop stays deep and true, still unfolding into you. Noted, bass repeats, softer line. Dissolve into the time. Yeah. Nothing urgent waits ahead. Nothing pulls us where we're led. The present opens up its hand and lets us freely stand. Every second stands alone. Not a step, not a stone, just a moment learning how to exist inside the now. Some relief is not release. It's a long and gentle ease that arrives without a sign. When the world forgets its line, not an ending, not not a pause, just a quiet after cause, where the body learns to stay in a softer kind of way. Yeah, still easing, still slow, bass like breathing, wide and calm, keys dissolve into the palm. Time loosens its grip again, groove pop stays without a bend. No regret, no need to know where the quiet wants to go. Groove pop life, soft and clear, still breathing, even here. The clock moves on, but we remain. Time loosens its grip again.
The room is full but nothing speaks. Air hangs still between the beats. Light leans softly on the wall, not insisting, not at all. Every object knows its place, without a role, without a face. Time arrives and doesn't move, learning how to share the room. A chair pulled back then left alone. The floor remembers every tone of footsteps that decided not to hurry past a certain thought. Even dust drifts slow and wide, unconcerned with where to hide. Every sound feels lightly weighed, like it chose the calm it made. No arrival, no retreat, just the pulse beneath the feet. This space doesn't need a name, it holds us all the same. This is the quiet weight of an open room. Groove pop breathing slow and loose. No demand to fill the air, just the calm already there. Groove pop stays deep and wide, letting everything reside. Yeah, hold the space. Windows open just enough to let the outside soften up. Traffic hum becomes a tone that never tries to be its own. Thoughts appear then gently rest, finding room inside the chest. Nothing here we need to say, everything has found its way. If the world begins to lean, if the quiet turns unseen, we will know where this was found, in the hush beneath the sound. This is the quiet weight of an open room. Groove pop steady, warm and true. No beginning, no goodbye, just the now as it goes by. Groove pop stays low and clear, even when the noise is near. Let it breathe. Bass moves slow without a claim. Keys repeat without a name. Time forgets to keep a score. Minutes don't behave like more, they just stretch and settle in, like they've always lived within. Nothing waiting after this, nothing here we need to miss. The room holds what it allows, only this, only now. Some calm lives inside a place, not because it's free of sound, but because it doesn't chase what the world is running round. It stays open, wide and still, not against but not at will, just a quiet kind of ground that exists without a sound. Still open, still wide. still in tune.